Take two. Go on then.
Well, it's going to be 5 days of hell or 5 days of enjoyment. Let the rain not come.
You haven't said what we're doing. I'll do that bit.
Yeah, work that out.
Right, so we're walking the Alaman coastal path through Foillan. It's 5 days, 100 miles, and we've got everything we need, hopefully, on our backs. So, so most people probably start it in Douglas or at the airport, but because we live here in Laxey, the path goes just past our house, so we're going to start it from there. Okay, you ready?
Absolutely.
Off you go, lead the way.
Lovely.
How you doing? You still okay? Are you tired yet?
I want to go home. Well, that was a great start. Stepped out of my garden onto the road with my backpack on my back and a rather rude old man beeping to get us out of the way. What a lovely start.
She's going to leave it behind though. First couple of miles from our house, unfortunately, has been walking on the road, but now we're off the main road and onto the tiniest little road you can imagine. We've had a few issues with cars down here in the past, haven't we? Getting stuck.
Or fairies interfering.
Oh yeah, a fairy once pushed a tree out in front of the car, behind the car, and I backed into it.
And then another time she made the clutch break.
That's true. But hopefully we're safe walking. And it leads to a really nice secluded beach. How about this for a lovely little spot?
The hen farms.
Oh, a view back. You can see our house in the distance. And Laxey Bay looks absolutely delightful today. The water's so calm. We've had torrential rain the last couple of days, so we're hoping we've got a decent weather window for the walk. It's hot today.
Sweaty.
Are you sweaty, Jeannie?
Sweaty, sweaty.
We're back on the road again, and it's clouded over. But it's a nice quiet road, and we haven't seen any cars, we've just seen a few people walking. This is our first kissing gate, and Janie knows exactly what we have to do. You were going to kiss the camera then, weren't you? That'd be quite a good video effect. Go on then. Don't leave any smeary marks on it though. We're now heading down into the Groudle Valley, where we have to be very careful to watch out for high-speed trains.
And polar bears.
Oh yes, and polar bears. Janie, follow the instruction.
Oh, look, there's all the coal.
Oh yeah, there's all the coal. So this is for the Groudle Steam Railway, which I assume only operates at the weekends maybe, because it operates with volunteers. Anyway, we're checking this way. It looks clear that way, Janie. How's it looking the other way?
Yeah, I think we're okay.
Are we okay to go? Quick as you can. Go. Oh, we're over safely. Very good.
Oh, so down below, in the Victorian days, they used to keep polar bears. And you'd get the little train along, go for a nice walk in your long fancy dresses to look at the wonderful curiosities of polar bears. Not sure what happened to them in the war though.
You might not be able to see through the mist, but there's a cafe down there still. And then there was a sort of chasm in the rock, filled with water, and that's where the polar bears used to live. We're well and truly in sea mist now. Hardly even see the sea.
Oh, smell is gorgeous.
It is, isn't it? I've just discovered this old bridge in Port Sodrick Glen. There's Janie. I think she's ready for a camping spot soon.
Struggling. Bit of advice, don't overpack. Don't take a pretty dress and a nice pair of shoes.
We've just finished the 2-hour detour around the road that you have to take because there's no permission from the landowner to go around that little bit, around that last headland there. But we're back on the coast now and it's really nice, and Jane's spotting seals. Where's the seal, Janie?
3 of them.
Is it?
Just there. The head's bobbing.
Yeah. It's the beginning of day 2 and I've got a problem. This is the problem. She won't wake up. She keeps asking for 5 more minutes, after 5 more minutes, after 5 more minutes. I've offered her coffee. That's not worked. Janie, it's 8:10. You've had your 5 minutes. In fact, you've had 10 minutes. Do you want a coffee yet? 5 minutes.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So here we are on day 2, and we camped near Foillan, Newcastle. It's a fantastic camp spot. We kind of had intended to get to Castletown, but we were just too tired. So the plan today is Castletown for brunch, and then over the top from Port St Mary to the Sound for kind of probably late afternoon lunch, dinner.
And cocktails.
On cocktails at the Sound.
Oh, at the Sound, no.
No, you can't get cocktails at the Sound.
I thought we were somewhere else.
No. So, weather's a bit misty this morning. I think it might be misty all day on these coasts, but at least it's nice walking weather. It's not too hot, just comfortable. We've decided this bay would be a really good place to kayak to and to camp overnight, if we can find somewhere flat to put the tent up. Jane's worried about bivouacking without a tent in case rats crawl across her face. Sorry, long tails crawl across her face.
Well, they might crawl on my face.
Yeah.
I couldn't sleep without a tent.
This is it. This is a place to put the tent up if we come with kayaks. Great view of the bay. So here we are. We have to go inland a little bit now to cross over Santon Gorge. You can just make out the airport in the background.
Oh, an oak tree.
Oh yeah.
Really nice old oak tree.
So doesn't it? Sounds like a big waterfall down there.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, how'd you get to it?
Don't know. What an amazing oak tree. Is there a danger of you slipping here, Jenny?
Yeah.
I'll make sure I'm filming it then.
Oh, thanks. It's just with a rucksack on your back. I need a helping hand.
Okay. Just arriving into the centre of Castletown, and it's time to find some food. discovered this fort on the map that we never knew was here. Like a promontory fort. I don't know whether you can see it easily. Looking back to where we've come from today, we're starting to get a bit tired now. So we're going to find somewhere nice to camp for the night. But just look at that view back to Langness. You still see a bit of mist hovering over various places. There's Janie's little face.
Tired little face.
Good morning. It's day 3. The smell in my sleeping bag is disgusting. But look at this. Clear blue sky. And a couple of friends. Morning, neighbours. How are you feeling this morning, Jenny?
Well, a little bit better than the first day and the second day.
Good.
But it's nice walking without your pack on your back. And what a fantastic view to wake up to.
It's incredible, isn't it? Particularly with that blue sky.
No way, unless you did the walk, would you wake up to this?
No.
You can hear the birds squealing and squawking. Slight breeze. It's glorious. And a nice cup of ginger tea. What could you want?
Some breakfast.
Oh, I'm not hungry yet.
Guess who is?
I think you are.
Actually, I'm not too bad at the moment. I'm still working on super noodles from last night.
how good were those super noodles? Super noodles and Jaffa cakes.
The heather's beautiful here this time of year, look at that. I don't know whether you can see, but through that gap there where you can see the sea, you can see Ireland and the mountains of Mourne. And then over past the lighthouse, Chicken Rock Lighthouse. And there you can see Anglesey in North Wales. Look at Janie. Look how close she is to that edge. Is she looking relaxed or is she looking a little bit nervous? Whoa. Janie, the rocks are collapsing. We've come across some Lockton sheep, which are Isle of Man sheep, ancient Isle of Man sheep, and you can tell them because they're brown, and they have horns, like spiky horns, long horns. See that one on the right's got some horns.
They taste delicious, and they're warm. It is fantastic.
Needs a haircut. You've got wonky horns. Houses from here. You can see Chicken Rock on the left, and then two on the Calf of Man to the right. Hopefully you can see those.
I like that stack.
It's great, isn't it? Wow. And we can nearly see our breakfast point. Janie, you're surrounded by the most beautiful colours.
Am I?
Yeah. Just look at that garden there.
Fabulous, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think this is the best time of year for them.
Yeah. And even better, there's the Sound Cafe in the distance. Yeah. Directly ahead. What a magnificent early morning walk. Well, not that early morning. Morning walk.
Thank goodness for the little footholds.
Yeah, they're good, aren't they?
natural wall, isn't it?
Yeah.
Should we just take our packs off and just have a little look?
Okay. We're on Neburu Promontory Fort here. So we've seen a few of these forts on our travels. The idea is that they're on a bit of a headland. So you're defended from behind by the cliffs. And then, I don't know if you can see just over there, there's a wall, the remains of a wall, or a bank, which would have been the boundary of the fort.
Went on my way.
So this is just what we need this morning. Yum, 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 yum. Big breakfast for Janie, veggie breakfast for me. And coffees. We're feeling refreshed now after a really nice breakfast at the Sound. And we're now at this amazing, beautiful bit of coastline. Look at this. Absolutely stunning.
Look at the shape. You off your breakfast, Jack? Off to the Sound for your brekkie.
There's Port Erin ahead, our lunchtime stop, and then in the background you can see Milner's Tower on Bad Head that we're going up to, and then all the way up to Croc Mary Lay, which is that kind of first peak you can see on the left. So, wonderful walk today. There's Janie, she's off. Doesn't Port Erin look delightful? Boat sailing in the bay. Recognise that. That's where we came from yesterday over there. What a great day in Port Erin Beach. This way to get rid of 2.5 days worth of sweat. Does that feel nice, Janie? So we've had a nice refreshing dip in the beach and sea at Port Erin. It looks a long way up to Milner's Tower on Bad Head. Look at that beautiful sky there. Up on Bradder Head now. Looking all the way back to the Sound. Been round there. Port Erin, Port St Mary in the distance. Back to Langness. Yesterday? Was that just yesterday, Janie?
Langness.
Yeah, it was.
Yes.
Yeah. And then here we go. Hills. This is just delightful. Look at this. The heather and the gorse back in the sea, the sky, the cliffs. Mountains of Mourne, Milner's Tower, Calf. This is our first view of Scotland so far. It's a really faint, I don't know whether you can see it. But there's Scotland.
What's that over there?
And there's Ireland still. Can't. Oh yes, we can see whales today. Can you see? There's whales.
Is that whale?
Yeah.
Wow. That's pretty close, doesn't it?
Yeah. Ah, looks even closer. Just realised my hair's sticking up. And now we can see Peel Hill, with Scotland behind, and Nyarble in front. So we think we're going to head to Nyarble today. I want to hold Janie back now, she's raring to go. I think it's the view that's triggered her excitement. Look at that.
3 days of walking. I actually want to get somewhere for dinner. We've got an hour to get to Nyarble.
No chance.
Come on then, Speedy. I've got to come a cropper.
Janie's stuck. Shall I help you?
It's just hard with a heavy pack. I don't want to fall in the gorse.
No.
I've done that before.
What kind of idiot would fall in gorse?
Well, I cycled in it, I remember once.
Did you? I fell in the gorse earlier and squealed because I got prickles in my hand.
It's a bit prickly, isn't it?
Yeah. Janie's on the bottom. It's very steep, this bit. Down into Fleshick. And then we have to go all the way up the other side, which is equally steep. There she is.
Thank you. Oh, please. The sound they made.
Yeah. They're not far off getting ready, are they? So we've come down from up there, which was absolutely stunning with the heather and the gorse, down that steep path, leg burning path, down into Fleshick Bay, and then we've started our way up this side. There's one of the Foillan signs and my companion, and then I think we're going up to where that cairn is at the top there, on this lovely green path here. Down again, and then up Cronknary Lake and beyond, maybe to Peel, maybe to Glenmay, maybe to Nyarble. We'll see how we feel. Nearly at the top, Janie. Keep going. Go on, Janie. Do you want to go to the top? No. You don't want to go to the top? Okay, yeah, left. So we've come from, there's Onken and Douglas, and we've been all the way down the coast there, all the way around there, there's the top, and then we're going down there, down to Peel, and then all on that coast you can see in the distance. There we go. From the summit of Cronknary Lay here, we can see all the way back to Douglas and Onken, and kind of Lonnon, from near where we started, and been down that coast, through Santon, down the airport, Castletown, Guernsey, St Mary, all the way around by the chasms and the Sound, over those, top of those two big lumps there, three big lumps there, up here, and then we're heading down there along the coast, over Peel Hill, down to Peel, and then up that coast on the west side of the island. The end of a very long day. We haven't yet got to a campsite, so we're just heading down to Nyarble Cafe and find somewhere down there to set up the tent. It doesn't look like we've got very long before the sun sets. There it is, there's Ireland. Looks magical. There's a tired Janie.
Very.
Look at the sunset, Janie. Settled. Now I've just got the cooker out. The tent's up. What an amazing spot. Look at this. Whoa. Look at that. See you in the morning. What day are we on, Janie? Day 4?
Yeah.
Day 4. Waking up at Nyarble this morning was nice. Bed was really comfy, the grass was soft. It's a nice day again today, warm, bit of a breeze just to keep us cool. We're heading down to Glen May, and I think we might have a dip down there. So this is a video message for DEFA. I don't know, whoever's responsible for footpaths and tourist facilities through Adna Foillan. We've come across loads and loads of kissing gates, and most of them are a pain in the backside because they're too tight to get through with a rucksack on. So Jane's just gonna, I mean, this is a particularly bad one which is damaged as well, but there are loads that aren't damaged, and you literally can't get through with a rucksack on. It's just impossible. So we have to take our rucksacks off.
So what do you do if there's only one of you?
Yeah, if there's only one of you, if you're on your own, oh, you can't reach your back, so you need someone else to lift your pack over for you. It's not great. So rather than putting up obelisks marking the route, our suggestion is fix the gates. That would be a much better investment in the Adna Foillan. Bye. Which is a bit of a gorge. A bit of a surprise really when you come down here. There's the beach. We're going to go down to the beach. Looks quite tempting.
getting our training.
We're feeling refreshed after Glen May Beach. So now we're going off the Peel. Tired legs, that was hard work walking out of Glen May. So where we are now, Peel Hill's looking close. Hello Peel Hill. Looking back to where we've come from today and yesterday. And we've decided that it's been a lovely walk and we've really enjoyed it, but we're going to stop it in Peel this time and go home.
Have something to eat.
Have something to eat. Oh, yeah,
besides noodles.
Yeah. And the most disgusting things we had last night, which were like pot noodle things. So because the next stage we know is a massive slog along the beach. And we don't want that to spoil what's been a fantastic holiday so far.
So we'll save that for another adventure.
Yeah. I don't know what's the top. Yippee! Peel at last.
Yoo-hoo! Oh, the sea looks good.
It does, doesn't it?
Oh, can't wait to get my feet in the sea.
Yeah. I can't wait to get tucked into some food.
Lunch.
Yep.
A dip and an ice cream.
Oh, yes. Perfect. Yeah. Davier's not up. I'm going to interview you. So Janie, how did you find your walk?
It tells you what kind of customer I am for some of these places.
It was stunning. It was really good. I'm really glad I've done it.
Good.
And I will definitely re-walk some of those parts.
Okay.
I would pack differently.
No dresses.
No pretty dresses and no fancy shoes. I think I'd make sure we have more emergency food instead of a dress.
Yeah.
An emergency dress.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. I'm really pleased with it.
And are you enjoying your stout?
My stout is absolutely amazing, and I could just knocked it back in one guggle.
Do you want another one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I've deserved it.
You have. Jane's making up for super noodles with a massive seafood platter.
which is absolutely amazing.
I've got cheese pie and chips.
Teasing a little bit too. Keep going hard.